So we have two remaining, at least the only two that I know of, maybe there are some other examples, but two remaining blue laws that have been very much in the news. The question of Sunday liquor sales, the question about automobile sales, which are currently, in both cases, prohibited by state law, as I understand it, at least in large part. And we have viewers on both sides of this question who think these restrictions should go away, and then another viewer from Alexandria that says, with respect to the car sale ban on Sunday, why are they pushing it? Nobody cares about it. So what's going to happen on those two issues? They're sort of, at least with the liquor sales, that's a legislative perennial. We've seen that many times here. Representative Dean, what's your thought?
Well, I certainly get a lot more email on liquor sales because people buy more liquor than they buy cars. I think probably has to do with the volume. And this is an issue that you hear a lot about. And for me, I have always, in the past, I've opposed Sunday sales just because I believe we have got a lot of problems in the state of Minnesota, a lot of very difficult problems. And I don't think having more access to more alcohol for more people is going to solve them. However, this is one of those areas where I think people see this as a liberty issue of, you know, why is the government, the nanny government, telling me I can't do something on Sunday? Why do I have to drive in my area across the Stillwater Bridge to Holton or down to Hudson like a child, you know, telling me I have to leave? And people, I think, have kind of taken this on as something where they see the government is too big, too bossy, too nosy, and this is how it affects me, and I don't like it. And I really am kind of impressed by that argument, by the frustration that people have. So I've actually moved from being opposed to kind of open to this right now, because I've really heard from a lot of people that maybe see this as something that is representing something a little bit larger for them. And it's for them, for many of them, it's not about just being having it be less of a hassle to get some beer to watch a football game on Sunday.
Representative Pawlowski, my guess is you've heard this discussion once or twice.
Oh, we've heard it, yes. The bridge that was closed shut down Sunday liquor permanently, actually, for 2 weeks. So I agree that it is probably a liberty issue, but you also had elements in both the automotive and liquor industry that were lobbying not to do it. And they, for a long period of time, said, you know, there are reasons why we don't want to do this, and those reasons have slowly, I think, eroded away. So I think there's a good opportunity for one or the other to happen this session. You just don't have when the automotive dealers started losing dealerships, I think you saw a change in their attitude, at least locally, toward selling cars on Sunday. And we had a lot I know in southeastern Minnesota, where the only dealership now is really in one or two communities. Every other community has lost their dealership, and they have to go to either Winona or Lewiston or someplace that still has a dealership. On the liquor part of it, the same thing is true, I think, with the recession. That little bit more of time that you're open might be just the difference between keeping the shop and not keeping the shop. So I think the votes might be there for either one of them.
And I am a supporter of Sunday sales. I think there are ways to do it to allow, in certain communities where you have a municipal store, that they can opt out if they want to make that local decision. But there in Woodbury, just like you, I'm across the bridge, and the stories of people who just say, oh my gosh, I go over to Hudson on Sunday, and all the license plates in the parking lot are Minnesota plates, and they just feel like that's tax revenue walking out the door. And then they also know that that's not supporting the local businesses. And I hear from my local business owners, hey, I'm paying rent and electricity 7 days a week. Why can't I have 7 days of revenue to cover that? Or if somebody only wants to be open 6 days, maybe they can close on Monday, like a lot of industries do. Restaurants, hair salons, that's a business practice because customers are available and shopping on Sunday. I think there's a lot of solutions here, and I think this is a year we can make a difference.
The businesses in Hudson and Fargo want you to keep that ban in
place.
Yes,
they do.
Anyway.
And a rumor has it that there's some support for Minnesota to not repeal coming from those places.
And actually, Wisconsin could use the revenue now.